everyone, this is Fleet Admiral Alt Lexington of Meriki Command. Guess where I am? If I say I'm in the Delta Quadrant, a stone's throw away from the Dyson Sphere, it might give you a clue. Yes, I am at our new fleet location, the Research Lab. Yes, with Season 10.5 we have been given a new fleet location by Star Trek Online. And this video will be a little short video just to have a quick tour of what's here. So let's go ahead and enter the local solar system and see what we have. Oh, we have a nice gaseous nebula effect going on there, lit up by a nice sun, and there is our research lab. A big blob in space. Let's have a flyby and see more detail. That looks like 3 shuttle bays on the front. Some long sticky out aerial things, probably sensors and communications. We'll just circle it once and have a closer look. Big round thing on the side there, a bit Death Star-like. I wonder what we should call this place. All our other locations have been given a specific name. I wonder what we should call this. I already have something in mind, I think. But you'll have to look at our fleet page at a later date to find out. Anyway, we have the standard fleet map invitation button and the contact traffic control, which will allow us to beam to the interior. So let's go ahead and have a look inside our research lab. Or should I say our research facility with research labs inside it. When you first beam in, you're in a corridor. A corridor that completely encircles this central chamber. As you can see, there are 3 doors that give you access to other parts of that same corridor. And if we go down here, this first shiny console will one day be bank access. This one along here will be mail access. And this one along here will be the exchange. And if we walk over to this character here, he's a Lefian doctor that will one day heal our injuries. I'm not sure I'd like the idea of a Lefian doctor messing with me, especially one from the Klingon Empire, but I suppose we have to be tolerant because he's part of the Iconian resistance. And past that useless NPC to this one. This one is a Romulan who will one day repair our ships. We have another useless NPC over there. And here's another shiny console, which is a store. You click on this and it will give you your R&D project new slot and new trait slots, but before we can purchase these we have to complete fleet projects that will give us unlock these store options. If you go to your character window and click on ignore the inventory, click on traits, you will see with Season 10.5 we've got new trait slots, and we will have to complete 3 projects to gain access to these store items so that we can then purchase them and use them to unlock these slots, these new trait slots. But the first one on the list is a little different. If you go to your officer's window and go to your R&D section, you will see that there is a 6th slot available to be unlocked, and the first one on the list will do that once we finish fleet projects, of course. So that's a rather important console there, a rather important vendor. Now let's go out of this central chamber, which I suppose is the, what, maybe a library or something with research files in it. Contact with the outside world. If you look on here, in this corridor we've got little signposts around pointing us in the right direction, plus we've got these lines on the carpet that point us to various places. If we follow the blue line, we can go to the development lab, which is pointing us into this room. This is our Research Facilities Development Lab. There are several doors here, but none of them seem to work. Maybe they will one day after we complete fleet projects. We have 2 shiny consoles here. This one will one day provide science consoles for our ship. And this one over here will provide kit frames that you can slot modules into for ground combat. This person here has daily research and development missions. I suppose this is the research facilities equivalent to the Officer of the Watch. We'll have to unlock that very soon. And up this little mound here, duty officer assignments. Just like in our dilithium mine, we have dilithium duty officer assignments. Here we have research duty officer assignments that we will do when we unlock this character. If we run along here and up this ramp, we'll go up to the 2nd level, a gantry level. I wonder what this big round thing in the middle will be. Who knows? We'll have to do fleet projects to find out. The good thing about being up on this gantry is that you don't have to run down the steps to get off. You can just go straight through the railings and fall down. So that's our development lab. Go back into the hallway and follow the green line to the research lab. So we just came from the development lab, now we're going to the research lab, which is here. Very nice. This Tellarite here will one day be our bridge officer vendor, probably for a Kremen bridge officer. And this console here, duty officer vendors, well, Kremen duty officers. Over here, secondary deflector store. Not all ships have a secondary deflector, but those that do can purchase new ones here. And if we run around to here, kit module store. Well, we've seen the kit frame store, now we've also seen the modules that can fit into those frames. This person here, modify outfit, that probably means she's a tailor. And up the ramp here, we can run up this little side area here and jump up here and get onto this platform we're not supposed to get onto. We can't get onto the one on the other side. tried. So that is our research lab. Who knows what that big thing in the middle is, and why we have overlooking places with yellow windows. Who knows what any of that is? We'll have to do fleet projects to find out. If we go back into the corridor again, and we can follow the red line this time. So we've seen the development lab and the research lab. Now we're heading to the conference room. There's nothing in here but a big conference table and some empty shelves that we can fill up with fleet projects, with items rewarded from fleet projects. Yep, the conference room with its nice big open windows, big open plan windows to view out into space. So that is our research facility. Now if we click on the fleet window, you will see that Season 10.5 has revamped the fleet levelling system, which has benefited us greatly, because before Season 10.5 we were a level 4 fleet, but then after maintenance we suddenly became a level 8 fleet. So Season 10.5 has doubled our fleet standing without us doing anything about it. We're suddenly jumped from level 4 to level 8 with no effort, and that has benefited us greatly. If we go into the holding section, you can see the research lab has been added to our list of locations. I have already added some projects for us. These red ones are research projects. There were 2 projects available to choose from. One rewarded 1200 points, the other rewarded 500 points. I slotted the 1200 point project first. I could have slotted it again as the next project to be done, but I decided to slot the 500 point project because it was the only other one available, and we have to do it at least once, I suppose. The same is true with the development projects. I also slotted a cosmetic project as well, but I don't think we'll ever get this one done because it's 192,000 lithium. That will take quite a while. If we look at our regular projects, you will see research lab provisions. They can be bought from the replicator as usual, just like embassy provisions, dilithium and spy provisions. You can now get research lab provisions as well. Just your standard ship replicator. That's about it for our research lab, but there is one more thing in Season 10.5 that we need to decide as a fleet: the Armada system. This is important. This is not a decision I can make for the fleet. This is something that will affect every member. Do we want to join an Armada or not? I will go with whatever the majority of our members want. We can join Armada, or we don't have to. It's up to you guys. And I will be listening to all opinions and all comments about which Armada we should join if we decide to join one. Now, I know a lot of you have other characters on your account that are members of larger fleets, and those fleets are looking to lead Armadas, and it would benefit your fleet if our fleet joined your fleet's Armada or something like that. Well, I will listen to everything, every opinion, before I decide whether we should join an Armada or not. I will go with what the majority of our members want. So that is our Fleet Research Lab. We've had a look at that, our Fleet Research Facility and all its laboratories. And as a fleet, you all have a decision to make. Do you want us to join an armada or not? And if so, what armada will we join? I leave it up to you. Let me know what each of you want and I will go with the majority. This is Fleet Admiral Alt Lexington of Meraki Command saying see you next time. Bye.